6 reasons Sigma males stay broke, even when they're brilliant. Stoicism, modern Stoic. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Ange Zrania Epictetus. Sigma males are some of the smartest, most independent men out there. They think deeply, act on their own terms, and don't care about fitting in or seeking approval. Yet, despite their intelligence and drive, many Sigma males struggle financially. Why? It's not because they're lazy or lacking talent. The truth is, their mindset and lifestyle don't align with how the world rewards money and success. Most guys are taught that working hard and playing by the rules leads to financial security. Sigma males don't fit that mold. They challenge the system, question everything, and refuse to follow the usual path. This independence is their strength, but it can also hold them back financially. Sigma males prioritize freedom over stability, truth over popularity, and purpose over profit. These values are powerful, but don't always translate into steady income. Here's the hard truth. Sigma males often stay broke because they're playing a different game. They reject the social games and compromises that many use to climb the financial ladder. They undervalue networking, shy away from mainstream advice, and focus on meaning instead of money. That doesn't mean they can't change their financial story. Understanding why they struggle is the first step to building wealth without losing their core identity. By blending their natural independence with practical financial strategies and a touch of modern stoicism, they can create real, lasting freedom on their own terms. Reason number 1. Prioritizing passion over profit. Sigma males often prioritize passion over profit, a choice that reflects their deep desire for purpose, meaning, and alignment in their work, rather than chasing a paycheck alone. They refuse to stay in jobs that feel empty, even if those positions offer substantial financial rewards, and they are quick to leave businesses that don't ignite their inner fire, no matter how profitable those ventures might be. This admirable dedication to passion is a double-edged sword. While it brings joy and fulfillment, it also leads many Sigma males to struggle financially because they consistently choose work that feels authentic over work that simply pays well. For example, instead of settling into a stable marketing job, they might invest their time in writing a book or starting a podcast, endeavors that nourish the soul but rarely yield immediate financial return. They often dedicate themselves to coaching, creating, or teaching, all meaningful pursuits that typically require time and persistence before becoming profitable. This passion-first mindset means they might spend months or even years cultivating something they believe in, which, while promising in the long term, can leave them financially strained in the short term. Their refusal to pivot to safer, more lucrative careers, even when money is tight, is grounded in the belief that enduring a job they hate for the sake of income is akin to a slow death. As Nietzsche wisely put it, "He who has a why to live can bear almost any how." Sigma males would rather endure financial hardship and maintain their integrity than achieve wealth at the cost of their happiness. This steadfastness, however, creates tension as bills accumulate and pressure mounts, yet they hold their ground, trusting the path they have chosen will eventually yield success. Sometimes it does, but often the money comes too slowly or never arrives, reinforcing the critical lesson that balancing passion with profit is essential. Unfortunately, Sigma males tend to wait too long before making this shift, and that delay can lead to prolonged financial hardship. Relating this to real life, it's vital to recognize that while following your passion is noble and fulfilling, it must be tempered with practical considerations, developing skills that can generate income steadily, creating multiple income streams, or even embracing temporary compromises to fund your dreams. As the great philosopher Seneca advised, "Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity," highlighting that preparation, financial and practical, must accompany passion. To those Sigma males listening, remember that your brilliance and authenticity are invaluable, but don't let the pursuit of passion blind you to the realities of survival and growth. How do you balance your passion with the need to pay the bills? If you found this valuable, please like, comment below, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Don't forget to subscribe for more wisdom and insights. To remind yourself of your power and purpose, comment this affirmation: I honor my passion while building my path to prosperity. Let's inspire each other to balance meaning with practical success. What's your strategy for balancing passion and profit? Share in the comments. Reason number 2, disregard for traditional career paths. Sigma males, those fiercely independent thinkers who reject conventional paths, often struggle financially, not because they lack intelligence or talent, but because they refuse to conform to traditional career molds. From an early age, society pushes a familiar script: get a degree, secure a stable job, climb the corporate ladder, retire comfortably. Yet for Sigma males, this narrative feels artificial and confining. They don't aspire to climb someone else's ladder. Instead, they want to build their own. This defiance sets the stage for their financial challenges. While peers settle into predictable routines, purchasing homes and growing savings, Sigma males wander off the beaten path, exploring creative endeavours, freelancing, or taking transient jobs simply to preserve their autonomy. This pursuit of freedom, while deeply fulfilling, rarely guarantees a steady paycheck. They live in the tension between societal expectations and personal authenticity, much like the Stoics who embraced discomfort and uncertainty as part of growth. As Seneca wisely said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." Sigma males crave more than stability. They crave meaning. This bold refusal to conform means they often avoid high-paying but rigid roles. They dislike office politics and reporting to superiors who don't understand their vision, and they won't trade their time or values just for a paycheck. While this mindset is admirable and resonates with modern Stoic ideals of self-mastery and purpose, it also makes their financial journey steep and rocky. Many start in low-paying or unstable fields like writing, design, coaching, small business ventures, or self-taught tech jobs, building from nothing and often alone. Early years are marked by financial volatility, waves of income, mounting bills, and creeping self-doubt. Yet their refusal to settle is a testament to their integrity, echoing Marcus Aurelius's call to waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Ironically, their deep desire for freedom and authenticity can cause them to miss key opportunities. They may walk away from lucrative offers because the environment feels stifling, or quit stable roles that demand conformity. This selective engagement aligns with their inner values but hurts their ability to accumulate wealth. The struggle isn't about capability, it's about the disconnect between their essence and the mechanics of the money world. Unless they learn to bridge this gap, finding ways to align their financial strategies with their principles, they risk remaining brilliant yet broke, forever caught between passion and practicality. However, there is hope. Some Sigma males eventually harness their unique talents to build ventures that respect their need for autonomy while generating lasting income. Their journey mirrors the Stoic idea that true wealth is freedom and inner peace, not just a fat bank account. As Epictetus advised, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. The path for Sigma males lies in embracing this wisdom, learning to navigate the financial game on their own terms without sacrificing who they are. To all Sigma males reading this, reflect on your journey. How have you balanced your quest for freedom with financial stability? Share your experiences and insights below. Your story might inspire another Sigma brother to find his way out of the financial fog and into a life rich in both purpose and prosperity. Reason number 3, aversion to networking. The reluctance of Sigma males to engage in networking is a fundamental reason why many remain financially stuck despite their intelligence and capabilities. The world operates heavily on relationships, yet Sigma males instinctively reject the traditional social game of forced interactions and superficial bonds. They disdain fake friendships, avoid obligatory events where handshakes and business card exchanges dominate, and steer clear of small talk and cliques. This approach certainly preserves their energy and peace of mind, but it also blindsides them from tapping into one of the most powerful engines of success: human connection. In virtually every industry, the adage, "who you know," is as crucial, if not more so, than what you know. Hiring, partnerships, and promotions often hinge on likability, trust, and rapport rather than pure competence. Sigma males want to be valued strictly for their skill, intellect, and authenticity, not for being socially adept or popular. While this uncompromising stance upholds their integrity, it inadvertently stalls their growth because their competition is busy networking, socializing, and making themselves visible, which earns them the opportunities Sigma males quietly hope their work alone will generate. Occasionally, the quiet brilliance shines through, but more often, the loud, socially connected players dominate. The truth is that the social butterflies get noticed first, and the lone geniuses, no matter how talented, risk fading into the background, not for lack of ability, but because their invisibility excludes them from critical conversations and opportunities. The Sigma male's natural inclination to avoid group settings, parties, mixers, team-building exercises protects their peace, but isolates them from potential career accelerators. They recoil from the fake-it-till-you-make-it mentality, which, while exhausting, often serves as a necessary bridge to future success. This aversion can also cause unintentional damage to professional relationships. When colleagues or clients seek more engagement, praise, or personal connection, the Sigma male tends to withdraw, not out of rudeness, but due to a fundamental misunderstanding of social currency. To them, their work should be self-evident and sufficient. However, in many fields, it's not just about the quality of the work, but the quality of the relationship. Over time, this causes missed invitations to crucial meetings, a lack of referrals, and an absence from the conversations where big deals and promotions originate. Even when opportunities arise, Sigma males are often not the first choice because they simply aren't present in the social ecosystem. This dynamic breeds frustration as these men recognize their qualifications and believe they could excel if only given a chance. But the world isn't designed for lone wolves. It's structured around tribes, cliques, and circles of influence, none of which Sigma males naturally gravitate toward. Choosing to stand apart from social circles keeps Sigma males' integrity intact, but often results in limited income and slower career progression. The paradox is clear. Their independence and authenticity are both their greatest strengths and their biggest barriers to financial success. Some Sigma males eventually adapt by discovering authentic, low-drama ways to network, methods that don't require selling out their values or sacrificing their peace. They learn how to balance solitude with strategic connection, recognizing that true Stoicism is not about isolating oneself from others, but mastering the art of engaging with the world on their own terms. Yet many remain trapped in this cycle, brilliant, introspective, and isolated, missing out on the wealth that social capital can generate. For modern men navigating a fast-paced, hyper-connected world, the lesson is clear. Cultivating meaningful relationships without compromising personal integrity is essential. It's not about becoming someone else, but about finding the right ways to build bridges that complement your nature, allowing your brilliance to be seen and rewarded. After all, even the most stoic Sigma male must acknowledge that no one thrives in total isolation. Connection, when done authentically, is not a distraction, but a catalyst for growth and prosperity. If you found this valuable, comment below, and share it with someone who could benefit. Don't forget to subscribe for more wisdom. To engage with the channel and internalize this message, comment this affirmation: I build authentic connections that amplify my success. Reason number 4. Underestimating the value of self-promotion. Sigma males, often brilliant and deeply capable, remain broke not because they lack skill or intelligence, but because they profoundly underestimate the power of self-promotion in today's hyper-competitive, attention-driven world. These men are wired for substance, not show. They focus on doing the work, perfecting their craft, building in silence and learning in private. They live by the conviction that true results should speak for themselves loudly and clearly. Yet the cold, hard truth is this: if no one sees what you do or hears about it, it might as well not exist. In the marketplace of modern life, invisibility equates to financial death. As the legendary Zig Ziglar said, "You will get all you want in life if you help enough other people get what they want. But helping others requires that they know who you are and what you bring." Sigma males often mistake self-promotion for arrogance or inauthenticity, fearing they'll come off as boastful or fake. So they keep quiet. They refuse to be that guy who broadcasts every success or pushes their achievements aggressively. This silence, while preserving humility, is a silent killer of opportunity. Their bosses fail to notice the extra effort behind the scenes, their teams take credit for their ideas, and promotions or raises pass them by. In entrepreneurship or freelancing, this quietness is even more deadly. You can create the best product, write the most insightful content, build revolutionary tools, but if you don't market, speak up, or share your work, no one will know, no one will buy, and no one will support you. The world does not reward quiet brilliance, it rewards attention. Attention is currency, and if you don't claim it, you get left behind. The root of this issue lies not in ego, but pride, the belief that authentic work should need no applause. That notion sounds noble, even stoic, but it is a fatal flaw in today's economy, because the reality is this: people promote what they see. If you hide your talents, if you shrink into the background, you disappear. Others will step in, take credit, and reap the rewards while you stay silent. The modern Stoic understands that wisdom is knowing when to be quiet and when to speak. As Epictetus said, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Self-promotion, done right, is not bragging. It's strategic communication. It's sharing your journey, your struggles, your triumphs without ego, but with clarity and confidence. The Sigma males who break free from this trap learn to showcase their work authentically, building portfolios, sharing behind-the-scenes insights, and telling their story in ways that draw attention without compromise. They master the art of visibility without selling out. This shift transforms quiet competence into undeniable influence and financial success. Those who fail to make this change remain trapped in the shadows, their talent a secret known only to themselves, their brilliance unmonetized. In today's modern world, where every connection, every like, every comment can become a stepping stone, invisibility is a choice to stay broke. You have the power to change that. Embrace self-promotion as a tool of influence, not ego. Claim your narrative before someone else does. Stand tall, speak clearly, and let the world see what you're made of. This is not just advice. It's a command for men ready to own their power and create lasting success. Remember the words of Jim Rohn. Either you run the day, or the day runs you. Will you let your silence keep you broke, or will you break the silence and command your worth? Like, comment, and subscribe if you're ready to stop hiding and start thriving. Tell me in the comments, what's the one thing you will promote about yourself today? Take action now, because the world only rewards those who make themselves known. Reason number 5. Resistance to authority and structure. Sigma males often find themselves caught in a perplexing paradox. They possess remarkable intelligence, creativity, and leadership potential, yet they frequently struggle financially. This contradiction largely stems from their inherent resistance to authority and rigid structures, which, while fueling their independence, simultaneously hinders their ability to thrive in conventional, high-paying environments. At the core, Sigma males prize freedom above all else. They don't take well to being managed, corrected, or confined by rules designed to enforce conformity. This fierce desire for autonomy is what makes them exceptional leaders or solo workers, capable of blazing new trails without relying on external validation or oversight. However, in traditional corporate settings, where success is often measured by one's ability to play the game, by following rules, aligning with leadership, and making the boss look good, Sigma males tend to clash with the system. They question established policies rather than accept them blindly, challenge decisions rather than comply, and prefer working alone to maintain control over their process and output. This behavior, while admirable from a creative and intellectual standpoint, leads them to be labeled as difficult, uncooperative, or even rebellious by those entrenched in hierarchical structures. As a result, Sigma males often find themselves passed over for promotions, marginalized within teams, or pushed out altogether, despite frequently being smarter and more capable than the managers who overlook them. The frustration compounds because this resistance to structure also bleeds into how Sigma males handle relationships with clients and partners. If a client attempts to micromanage every detail, or a partner tries to control the creative process, the Sigma male instinctively resists and may walk away to preserve his vision and integrity. While this mindset protects his creativity, it often comes at the cost of limiting income opportunities, as many lucrative projects require some degree of compromise and collaboration. Structure, therefore, feels less like a framework for growth and more like a trap designed to confine and restrict. Yet, in reality, many industries rely heavily on structure and hierarchy as the pathways through which money flows and success is rewarded. This disconnect means that until Sigma males learn to engage with systems in a way that maintains their independence without outright submission, they will continue to hit the same frustrating barriers. The key lies in adapting rather than surrendering, mastering the balance between personal freedom and external expectations. By embracing a modern Stoic mindset, one that values resilience, self-mastery, and pragmatic acceptance, they can navigate these structures strategically, using them as tools rather than chains. True freedom, as the Stoics teach, isn't about rejecting all external constraints, but about mastering one's internal response to them, which allows for growth without compromising core values. For Sigma males in the modern world, this means learning to work within systems on their own terms, engaging selectively with authority, and finding ways to protect their vision while leveraging structure to unlock financial success. It's about transforming resistance into strategic adaptability so they can break free from cycles of frustration and stagnation, stepping confidently into roles where their brilliance is not just acknowledged, but rewarded. In this way, they embody the essence of modern Stoicism, resilient, autonomous, and wise enough to shape their circumstances without losing themselves. Don't forget to subscribe for more wisdom on mastering freedom and success. To lock this mindset in, comment this affirmation: I adapt with strength, mastering freedom without losing myself. Reason number 6. Preference for solitude. Sigma males, by nature, cherish solitude. They thrive in their own company, finding peace, creativity, and clarity when left alone. This preference for working solo fuels their brilliance and sharpens their focus. Yet ironically, it can also be the very reason many of them remain financially stagnant despite their talents. Success in the real world often blossoms from collaboration. Teams, partnerships, mentors, and investors are the lifeblood of growth and opportunity. However, the Sigma male's deep-rooted trust in his own judgment and reluctance to rely on others leads him to build in isolation, which, while protecting his vision, simultaneously limits his potential reach and scalability. Imagine a brilliant writer who refuses to hire an editor or an entrepreneur who launches a business without a team. These choices keep the Sigma male's work pure, but also hidden from the world, stifling growth. As Steve Jobs once said, great things in business are never done by one person. They're done by a team of people. Sigma males often miss this crucial dynamic, and as a result, people don't see what they're building, don't know how to help, and consequently don't collaborate. Meanwhile, others with less skill but greater visibility surge ahead, propelled by the power of connection and teamwork. Some Sigma males are content with the slower solitary path, valuing authenticity and independence over quick success, but many eventually realize that solitude, while empowering, isn't always profitable. The challenge lies in learning to collaborate without compromising one's core identity, something many Sigma males struggle to embrace, often too late. Being brilliant is simply not enough. The Sigma male possesses the mind, skill, and drive, but tends to reject the conventional paths others follow to wealth. They shy away from superficial networking and hollow achievements, seeking meaning before money, which makes their journey nobler yet undeniably harder. As Marcus Aurelius taught, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This means that the Sigma male's struggle isn't a barrier, but a path to growth, if he can learn to work within the system without losing himself. The key for Sigma males isn't to change who they are, but to harness their unique strengths in ways the world can recognize and reward. This means stepping out of the shadows, showing up boldly, and engaging strategically. It's about building smarter, not just harder, using authenticity as a powerful currency to build influence and income. The mind of a Sigma male is rare and valuable, yet untapped potential doesn't pay the bills. Real wealth comes when that brilliance is shared, leveraged, and amplified through collaboration and visibility. If you resonate with this, consider how you might balance your love for solitude with the undeniable power of connection. What steps can you take today to build alliances that honor your independence but propel your vision forward? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments. How have you navigated the fine line between solitude and collaboration in your own life? Your insight could be the spark another Sigma male needs to unlock his full potential. Sigma males are fascinating figures, highly intelligent, fiercely independent, and deeply introspective. They live by their own rules, shunning societal norms and refusing to play by the conventional playbook. Yet, many of these brilliant men find themselves financially struggling. This paradox isn't about lack of talent or effort. It's about a fundamental clash between their values and the way the world often measures success. At the heart of this issue is their disregard for traditional career paths. Sigma males refuse to climb the corporate ladder or settle into predictable jobs that guarantee steady income but demand conformity. Instead, they pursue autonomy, creative freedom, and meaning, values championed by Stoic philosophers like Seneca, who reminds us that it is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor. Sigma males crave depth and purpose over comfort, but this often means accepting financial volatility early on. Another significant challenge is their aversion to networking. In today's economy, relationships often trump raw skill when it comes to opportunity. Sigma males dislike small talk and social games, preferring solitude and authenticity. But by avoiding networking, they miss the critical social currency that opens doors, leading to stalled careers and unseen potential. While this preserves their peace, it limits their financial growth. Closely linked to this is their tendency to underestimate the value of self-promotion. Sigma males want their work to speak for itself, but in a noisy, attention-driven world, silence means invisibility. Without strategic visibility, their efforts go unnoticed, and opportunities slip away. Modern Stoicism teaches balance, knowing when to act and when to hold back. Embracing self-promotion doesn't mean losing authenticity. It means owning one's narrative and ensuring brilliance is recognized. Passion over profit is another hallmark of the Sigma mindset. These men prioritize meaningful work over money, often investing years into projects that align with their values but offer little immediate financial return. This noble stance, while fulfilling, creates tension as bills mount and pressure grows. The Stoic lesson here is about resilience and practical preparation. Aligning passion with sustainable income is crucial for lasting freedom. Their resistance to authority and structured environments further complicates their financial journey. Sigma males prize autonomy and resist control, making traditional workplaces feel suffocating. While this independence fuels innovation, it also limits opportunities in hierarchical systems, where playing the game is often essential for advancement. Stoicism teaches acceptance and adaptability. Learning to engage systems on one's terms without losing integrity is key. Finally, their preference for solitude, while a source of clarity and creativity, often isolates them from collaborators, mentors, and support networks essential for growth. Success rarely happens in isolation. It thrives on connection and teamwork. Balancing solitude with strategic collaboration can unlock new paths to wealth without sacrificing authenticity. In summary, Sigma males stay broke not because of a lack of brilliance, but because their values, freedom, authenticity, and meaning don't always align with conventional financial success strategies. The modern Stoic path for Sigma males involves embracing practical wisdom, blending independence with social engagement, passion with preparation, and solitude with collaboration. This balance transforms raw potential into sustainable prosperity, allowing Sigma males to thrive on their own terms.